Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Celtic, this is going to be the match preview for Celtic travelling to Livingston tomorrow night I was going to say redeem themselves after the last couple of games, but let's be real, I don't actually know if that's going to happen. And there's going to be a lot of doubt heading into this game. Obviously, we have 11 of the 13 players who were isolating back in the squad now. Obviously, the only ones who aren't back are Julian and also another player who's tested positive. We still don't know exactly who it was that tested positive, although by the time this video goes out, there probably is going to be confirmation about that. But it's a huge game for the club. Neil Lennon as well, because after his media outburst yesterday, he kind of needs he needs a response. Honestly, he needs to bounce back. And also, I read something earlier today about there's going to be this whole thing about he's pretty much banned Sky Sports from interviewing him until Andy Walker apologises, which is absolute nonsense. Honestly, if this is actually true, it's like why should Andy Walker apologise, mate? Honestly, just please. But I mean, that's not what we're here to talk about, right? I made two videos yesterday summing up that topic. But this is the thing. Celtic travelling to Livingston, historically, ever since Livy got promoted back up to the Premiership, we haven't been good there. You know, we are still yet to register a win at the Tony Macaroni Arena since Livy got promoted a few years ago. Under Brendan Rodgers, we went there and we drew 0-0. Then last year, we played them twice. The first encounter, we lost 2-0 and went down to 10 men after Ryan Christie got himself sent off. And then last season, the most recent time we played them in March, it was a 2-each draw. And we relied on Tom Rogic banging in a late equaliser. So, you know, it's not a very... And considering as well, the run of form that Livy are on compared to the run of form that Celtic are on, I mean, Celtic are still yet to win a game in 2021. Meanwhile, Livy have won 8 of the last 9 games, and arguably they deserve to win on Saturday. And I feel like if they had like a really top quality striker, they would have won on Saturday. I mean, if Lyndon Dykes was still at Livy, for example, then I think they would have won 2 or 3-0. Honestly, in my genuine opinion, that is exactly what would have happened. So it's difficult to really be optimistic about the team heading into tomorrow's match, considering one, historically Livy have been kind of a bogey team for us for a few seasons now, and all, as well as also the fact that, you know, Livy, the run of form they're on at the moment, right, is incredible. You know, the way both teams are playing, you'd swear Livy were the ones second in the table, and we were the ones were fifth in the table, or sixth in the table. We're just fighting for top half. You know, Livy's form. I mean, 8 wins out of 9. That's title winning form. That is, and this is from Livingston. You know, Celtic have no wins in 3, and 4 points from 9, which is, I mean, honestly, at this point, if we're not careful, we'll be looking over our shoulder at Aberdeen, as I've said before. So, and apparently, you know, and here's the thing as well, Livy, with them being at home, you know, obviously the plastic park, you know, you're not going to use that as an excuse for Celtic losing. I mean, I'll never blame a loss on a plastic park, but Livy are a lot more used to it. They train on it. They play on it. Mostly. It's a surface that Celtic are not used to. You know, again, it's not an excuse, but you know, it does sort of help Livy in a way. So in that sense, then this is not looking good, especially since, you know, the way Neil Lennon just, you know, came out yesterday in the press conference, as well as also it kind of contradicted what Peter Lawwell said last week. You know, it just like, how does that impact the squad? Because Neil Lennon, just judging from yesterday, it doesn't look like he's in the right sort of space to be the Celtic manager, right? It's not, it's very gloomy. It really is. And if I'm honest, right, if like, if we I feel like what will be crucial tomorrow night is if we start the game well. If we don't start the game well, then I struggle to see us getting any kind of result, honestly. Um, you know, I mean, and that's another thing as well, when just talking about Neil Lennon again. He also was talking about how, he just won a treble last month, and now fans are calling for his head. Aye, we were calling for your head then as well, because you barely scraped by Hearts in the second tier. So, you can't exactly use that to your argument here. So, just judging off that, I don't, especially since we don't even know who this other player who's tested positive is. It could be absolutely anyone, Could be fucking Edouard again. It could be, it could be Cal McGregor. It could be Sorrow. It could be Turnbull. We don't know who has tested positive, but one thing is for sure, Julian is out, obviously. And again, to be fair, Julian never really does well against Livy at the Tony Macaroni anyway, so I don't really know how much of a difference it would have made if he was available. But honestly, judging from everything that's happened, I think we'll honestly be lucky to even get at least a draw at it. But because I still want to be somewhat optimistic, I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw tomorrow, and and when I say a 1-1 draw, I mean we're actually gonna barely scrape it. Like, it'll take another late equaliser, right? I mean, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I don't actually see us winning tomorrow. Just judging from everything I've said earlier in this video. So, Rangers fans, just soak this up while you have it. I'm also going to be doing a live stream reacting to the game tomorrow, watching the game and also reacting to it. So, that should be fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.